You can get a haircut. What's up, everybody? Welcome back, or I guess not back. Welcome to the first ever video on my brand new channel, KT.Gaming's. Haven't really figured out the name yet. I'm gonna get that figured out soon. But obviously it's a play on to my other channel where I am making a lot more sports cards, sports related content. But I thought, a bunch of different hobbies, of course, as you can see. Gundams in the back. My wife's Squishmallows, some of mine's too. But a lot of different hobbies, but gaming being a big one of them. Obviously I grew up on playing a lot of different games. And what better way to start the channel than to start making content on a brand new game that I've recently enjoyed a lot, which is Monster Hunter Now. Basically, for short, it's the Monster Hunter version of Pokemon Go. I don't know if that's going to offend any Pokemon Go players or if that's going to offend Monster Hunter players. But similar concept. Obviously, the creator of Monster Hunter Now being Niantic, team up with Capcom. And yeah, very fun game. I've been playing Pokemon Go ever since this came out. Still play to this day. And for everyone, if you guys are hesitant on playing, I would suggest try it out. Monster Hunter is a free-to-play game. But again, it's very similar to Pokemon Go, where it's an open world game. The layout basically looks the same as Pokemon Go. The only difference is instead of catching Pokemon, you're actually fighting different monsters from the Monster Hunter series. Now, I didn't play a lot of Monster Hunter growing up. My cousin did a lot, so I've been playing with him actually. He's been telling me all the names of the monsters and really getting me into it. But yeah, again, you're not catching Pokemon, you're hunting monsters. And basically, when you defeat monsters, you get certain materials or different mats. And these mats help you kind of, forge different weapons, armors. All of them have different playstyles, different abilities that, you could play around with, kind of figure out what's best for your playstyle. But bunch of different weapons, armors. As you continue beating different monsters that you haven't faced before, you're going to unlock different types of weapons, different types of armors. Fun. Obviously, game just came out maybe 2 weeks ago, so it's still very new to a lot of people, even to myself. But not only that, again, it's a multiplayer game where you could party up with your friends and then pretty much fight or hunt monsters together. Or you could even not even party up, but you could just, if anyone's nearby, you could also party with nearby hunters, kind of like Pokemon Go when you're jumping to raids and all of that. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully maybe this encourages you guys to play. So let's jump into the real world. Alright, so as you can see, super similar to Pokemon Go in terms of the layout. Rather than obviously Pokemon, you got monsters in WoW. Over here, as you can see, is a Tobi Kadashi. The purple star indicates that it is a 6-star monster. So again, I've been playing for a little bit. I am level or HR 39. But basically, all the monsters in the world are separated into different habitats. I am currently, or my neighborhood is in the forest. There is also a desert, and there is also a swamp. So different monsters to hunt in different categories or habitats. And as I said earlier, a lot of different weapons to choose from. Starting off, you have a sword and shield. You also have so far a great sword. Definitely some cool looking great swords. We have a big old hammer. These are pretty cool. I absolutely suck with them. So there is longswords, which I currently am enjoying the most. There's also a light. There's also a light bow gun, as well as a bow. So again, a bunch of different weapons, a lot of different armor sets. Each of them is specifically from different monsters that you fight. And again, as you rank up in the game, you could find different sets of armor from different monsters. Now when open, if I zoom in, you can see my cat or a palico. It kind of goes around helping you collect stuff. Obviously, if not, you could just tap it yourself. Sitting on me is a different monster. It's a Pookie Pookie. Super annoying to fight. This is a 5-star monster, so as you can see what's up. Obviously, if you are a beginner in the game, I think you start off with 1 stars, 2 stars, and as you progress in terms of your story chapter, you get to pretty much fight different stuff. And ranks cap. There's also daily quests that you can do. Pretty much 3 different daily quests per day. Kind of gives you a good feel of the game. Makes you, switch different weapons just to try out different stuff. And then obviously hunt some monsters. So it really kind of gets you out going. If you're lucky enough, there's one in your neighborhood. You don't have to walk too far. Alright, let's fight something a little bit harder for you guys. Now, unlike Pokemon Go, this does take a little bit more effort. Oh, I got hit. So you can't really just stand around. Here you go, I got a good dodge there. Or you can't move around, I meant. You definitely need to stand around and fight these things. Sure, or special move. Here we go. He's gonna fight me. And they run a lot, so I don't like fighting them. There we go. Stay the monster. Very nice. Oh, as you can see here, we have a Anjanath, which I do need to fight 4 of them. It is a 5-star, weakness to water. As you can see, I only have 4 out of 100 health. So, if I try to battle, it won't let me. I would need to use a potion, so let's go and do that. And let's go into this battle. And there we go, we beat him. The good thing about once you start playing a little bit more is you kind of get to understand the monster's different move sets, so you know where to dodge, what moves they're throwing at you. Makes it a little bit easier. Again, very cool game. If you zoom out, you could kind of see the different habitats surrounding you. A little bit more ahead of me is a Diablos, but unfortunately I cannot reach that. That is pretty much a neighborhood, different neighborhood that I would have to walk a little too far right now, and I'm getting a little tired already. So let's head back